phone on Elvis in a row. On Elvis, everybody home. On Elvis, here all alone. I'm in my building, back up to the phone. On Elvis, here all on the band. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So good to be back here. My hairspray didn't work tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Although I do think it looks kind of sexy. Train I ride, 16 coaches on. Train ride, 16 coaches on. Well, that long black train got my any women in the audience who know how to handle my hair. I got some hairspray in the back room. We'll see how we get on. I can hardly see you, which is terrible because you're a beautiful audience.
Has anybody got a paper clip?
A paper clip would do the trick, for sure. Thank you very much anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. I hope you enjoyed our song of introduction, the great Dire Straits song, Calling Elvis. It was beautifully named, it's many of my hits. You're probably wondering what I've been doing since I was with you last. Well, what haven't I been doing? I've been running around playing my guitar. I've been getting up to scrapes and adventures just like in my movies. I've been very busy, which is good. I hope you enjoyed our show tonight. Thank you also to your very own magnificent Bungalow Band for backing me this evening. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're going to try to do all the songs you want to hear. Here's one I usually start my show with. It's called CC Rider. Take this opportunity to introduce the band. On lead guitar, Martin Green. One more time. On piano, Steve Jones. On bass, the question always, is he loud enough? Dave Elvis. On drums, Lars Green. And on rhythm guitar, Dave Portman. Thank you very much. The band. Oh, CC Rider. Oh, see what you have done. I said, CC Rider. Oh, see what you have done. Going away, baby, and I won't be back till fall. Well, girl, you made me love you, and now the man is gone. She cried, you know what I say, play it. Back to home. Going away, baby, and I won't be back to home. If I find me a good girl, maybe never come back at home. She ride what I say. I said, see Rider. I said, see what you have done. I said, see Rider. Oh, see what you have done. Well, then you made me love you, and now the man is gone. You know what I say? I said, see Rider. I said, see Rider. I said, see Rider. I said, see Rider. I said, see. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, my hair seems to be behaving a little better now, but as you can see, it's a beautiful wig. Do you not agree? It's a wig, I'm afraid. Since I went up into the ether, I kind of played between the two worlds, and when I'm down here now, I'm a more honest guy than I used to be. It is a wig. My hair was dyed even when I had hair. But now, when I come back down here, I have to resume my chronological age, which is just a bit of a drag, I have to say. That's why it's not just the hair that means I'm not going to move much tonight. I didn't move an inch, to be quite honest with you. I don't know what could happen. I may lose you totally. But I would just like to say a big thank you to... Is Linda Mooland in the house? If I got a light, I would put it on her. Thank you very much, Linda Mooland. It's a beautiful outfit. Do you not agree? Thank you one more time for Linda Mooland. Beautiful, beautiful. The tassels, the sequins, should I say. And I'd just like to name check Sheila Green, who, there's a poignancy tonight. She looked after my outfit. She used to bring it to me and look at me with that loving care that she had, and I miss that. But I do see her occasionally in that other world, and I discovered she doesn't just like Elvis because it brings you guys up to the club. I thought that was it, but no, she genuinely likes the songs. She told me. She told me. Thank you very much for those people, for those beautiful people. Thank you very much indeed. The next song, ladies and gentlemen, was released in August 1972. It was a big hit for me, ladies and gentlemen. I love Chuck Berry. As you know, I covered many of his great songs, but I was a little disappointed for my hit to be kept off the #1 spot in October 1972 by the great man's huge but questionable smash, My Ding-a-Ling. Here's Burning Love. Ladies and gentlemen, my guitar went off, and so did my brain. I feel my temperature rising, higher and higher. It's burning through my soul. Girl, 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 you gonna set me on fire. My brain is flaming, I don't know which way to go, because your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet soul of the choir. You light my morning sky with burning love. Ooh, 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 I feel my temperature rising. Help me, I'm flaming, I must be 109. Burning, 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 and nothing can cool me, cool me, cool me. I just might turn into smoke, but I feel fine, because your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet soul of the choir. You light my morning sky with burning love. It's coming closer, the things are now licking my body. Won't you help me? Feel like I'm slipping away. It's hard to breathe, and my chest is a heaving. Lord Almighty, I'm burning a whole world away, because your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet soul of the choir. You light my morning sky with burning love, a burning love. Well, it's a hot, hot, burning love, a hot, hot, burning love. Well, it's 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 a hot. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you very much. Baby, let me be Run your fingers through my hair, cuddle me real tight. Oh, let me be, oh, let me be your teddy bear. Well, I don't wanna be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't wanna be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. I just wanna be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck, lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be, oh, let me be your teddy bear. You know I can be found sitting home all alone. If you can't come around, at least please telephone. I don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other lover, baby, it's just you I don't get on. Let's walk up to the preacher and let us say I do. Then you know you have me, and I'll know that I'll have you. I don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Oh, should we be apart? I really love you, baby. Baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck, lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be, oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, let me be, oh, let me be teddy bear. Oh, let me be, oh, let me be your teddy bear. I just wanna be your teddy bear. Thank you very much. Bring it on, guys. Bring it on. Big up. Lord Almighty. Hey, baby. Ain't asking much you. No, baby. Ain't asking much you. Just to be a with you. Don't be a stingy little mama. You're gonna stop me half to death. Well, you can spare a kiss or two and still how many left now, baby. Ain't asking much you. Don't be a stingy little mama. You're gonna stop me half to death. Well, you can spare a kiss or two and still how many left now, baby. Ain't asking much of you. Just a bigger heart with you. Come wishbone in my pocket, got a rabbit's foot around my wrist. If I could have everything my lucky charm could bring, if you give me just one sweet kiss, yeah, 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 baby, ain't asking much of you. I'm just a pretty heart with you. I'm just a pretty heart with you. Just a bigger heart with you. Thank you very much for this. Thank you very much. The only thing I can say is one of the other things about when I come back down here, as I say, am I 80 now or 83? I cannot remember where I should be. But whatever it is, it can affect you, man. I don't know why. One of my favorite songs, I thought it was Burning Love replaying in my head. I don't know how to cope with that. But anyway, here we go. Thank you for that. I don't know what's going on. In 1963, ladies and gentlemen, when this next song was debuted to a British audience on the BBC television show Jukebox Jury, the celebrity guest, no other than John Lennon, voted the song a miss, stating on the new song that I was like Bing Crosby. The song went on to be a smash #1 hit, as you might imagine. I dedicate this song, ladies and gentlemen, to the great Bing Crosby. She looks like an angel, walks like an angel, talks like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise, oh yes you are, devil in disguise, oh yes you are. You fool me with your kisses, you cheated and you schemed. Heaven knows how you lied to me. You're not the way you seem. She looks like an angel, walks like an angel, talks like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise, oh yes you are, devil in disguise, oh yes you are. I thought that I was in heaven, but I was sure surprised. Heaven help me, I didn't see the devil in her eyes. She looks like an angel, walks like an angel, talks like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise, oh yes you are, devil in disguise, oh yes you play it. She looks like an angel, walks like an angel, talks like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise, oh yes you are, devil in disguise, oh yes you are. You're the devil in disguise, oh yes you are. You're the devil in disguise, oh yes you are. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You're a fantastic audience. There's a song we did in Blue Hawaiian. We did it here about 6 years ago. I'd like to sing it especially for you. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Join with me, ladies and gentlemen. Shall I say, would it be a sin if I falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Something are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life through. Falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely into the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Falling in love with you. Falling in love with you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. When performing this next song on TV in 1956, host Milton Berle advised me to perform without my guitar, reportedly saying, "Let him see you, son." Ladies and gentlemen, my gyrating hips caused outrage across the U.S. and within days, I was nicknamed Elvis the Pelvis. Can you believe it now, ladies and gentlemen? But a Florida judge called me a savage. That same year, because he said that my music was undermining the youth, I was subsequently forbidden from shaking my body at a gig, so I waggled my finger instead, in protest. In the ether, ladies and gentlemen, I'm like I looked in those days, early in days when I was gyrating. But when I make my material world presence here, now, I'm in my 80s, as I've told you, and I cannot move much. I wasn't going to move much tonight, and with the hair, I know I can. So here we go. Anyway, this is Hound Dog. We're going to do a little twist on this one. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. You said you was high class, that was just a lie. You said you was high class, that was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit, you ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. Well, you said you was high class, that was just a lie. You said you was high class, well, that was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit, ain't no friend of mine. Steve! You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't never caught a rabbit, you ain't
This next song is written by Doc Pomus and Mark Schumann. It was part of a double A-side single, which spent 4 weeks at #1 in 1961. We'll play both songs back to back. His Latest Flame and Little Sister. My old friend came by today. He was telling everyone in town all the love that he just found after his day of his latest flame. Talked and talked, and I heard him say that she had the longest, blackest hair, prettiest green eyes anywhere, and the reason of his latest flame. Though I smiled, the tears inside were burning. I wished him luck and then he said goodbye. He was gone, but still his words kept returning. What else was there for me to do but cry? That yesterday this girl was in the mountains for me. She's denied it to me, and the reason of his latest flame. Though I smiled, the tears inside were burning. He looked at me and then he said goodbye. He was gone, but still his words kept returning. What else was there for me to do but cry? This girl was in the mountains for me. She denied it to me, and the reason of his latest flame. That's the reason of his latest flame. That's the reason of his latest flame. One more time, Dave Evans on the bass. Don't you lean on me, little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice. Say it's very nice and then you run. Ooh, little sister, don't you do what your big sister done. I dated your big sister and I took her to a show. I went out for some candy, Mama came to Daddy and she smelled right. Sister, won't you, little sister, don't you lean on me. Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice. Say it's very nice and then you run. Ooh, little sister, don't you do what your big sister does. Every time I see your sister, seems like she's got somebody new. Well, she is like a little old boy, we're gonna try my luck with her. Sister, won't you, little sister, don't you lean on me. Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice. Say it's very nice and then you run. Ooh, little sister, don't you do what your big sister done. Sister, don't you do what you did, sister, sister, don't you do what you did, sister. Thank you very much, the double A-side song. Thank you very much. Two more songs. Anybody who's getting thirsty, just two more songs, okay, until we're back. This next song was also the title of my 24th and final studio album, released by RCA Records in July 1977, less than a month before my untimely death. Moody Blue was released as a single in December 1976, and it reached #1 on the Billboard Country Singles Chart. RCA pressed the album on blue vinyl to match the title track. Since colored vinyl pressings were relatively uncommon at the time, and they almost never occurred in a wide release, this has led to collectors mistakenly assuming that blue vinyl copies of Moody Blue were collector's items, when in fact the true collectibles are pressings from immediately before my death on standard black vinyl. If there are any children in the house, they'll be very confused now. But if you got one of those black vinyl pressings, cash it in and spend the money on your friends and say a little prayer for me. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Moody Blue. Changes all you find. When you think you're gonna win, you think she's giving in. It changes all you find. Well, it's hard to figure out just what she's all about when she's woman through and through. Well, she's a complicated lady, so call her my baby. Oh, Moody Blue, tell me am I getting through? Learn the song that I never do. Oh, Moody Blue, tell me who I'm talking to. Seems like a night and day, it's hard to say which one is you. She's Tuesday, when Tuesday comes she's Wednesday, to another day. Her personality unwinds just like a ball of twine on a spool that never ends. 'Cause when I think I'm gonna win, her emotions reveal she's not the person that I thought I knew. Well, she's a complicated lady, so call her my baby. Oh, Moody Blue, tell me am I getting through? You keep me hanging on, trying to learn the song that I never do. Oh, Moody Blue, tell me who I'm talking to. Seems like a night and day, it's all Project Job tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to play one more song and then give you time to chat and reminisce about my golden years. The song was my breakthrough hit, Heartbreak Hotel. Well, since my baby left me, I find a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Lonely Street on Heartbreak Hotel. I feel so lonely, baby. I feel so lonely. I feel so lonely, I could die. Although it's always crowded, he still could find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry in that gloom. I feel so lonely, baby. I feel so lonely. I feel so lonely, I could die. The bellhop skis keep flowing, the desk clerks dressed in black. They've been so long on Lonely Street, they'll never come back. I feel so lonely, baby. I feel so lonely. I feel so lonely, I could die. and gentlemen, we're going to get the show on the road and get you home to bed. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Because this is a thank you to Linda Green, who came caringly and put a paperclip in my head. Thank you very much, Linda. Seems to be working. Apparently, a few of you asked questions in the interval, and I'll do my best to answer them now.
How much weight have you lost?
I'm looking pretty trim, aren't I? I'm on a healthy diet now. I do my 5 a day.
My first question is a personal one, Elvis. Are you using the same hairdresser as Donald Trump?
Well, now you're talking. But mine was in the 70s, not in the 2018s.
Okay, a few members of the audience have got a few questions for you. The first one is a scientific one. How does water, how hot does it have to be to wash the bacteria off your hands?
A very interesting question. Cold water is just as effective as hot. The most important ingredient when washing your hands is soap. The temperature of the water makes almost no difference. While bacteria can be killed by hot water, it would need to be almost boiling. If you're washing your hands in boiling water, bacteria will be the least of your worries. Even chilled water works fine, provided you scrub, rinse, and dry properly. Washing with unnecessarily warm water wastes a lot of energy. Hands are washed 150 billion times every year, and heating the water for them pumps as much carbon dioxide into the atmosphere as 250,000 cars. Not that washing your hands isn't important. If everybody in the world washed their hands properly, 1 million deaths a year could be prevented. Sobering thought, ladies and gentlemen. While washing your hands, you should lather for 15 to 30 seconds and dry your hands thoroughly. Because people in Britain do not do this, fecal bacteria, not a nice term, is present on 1 in 5 pairs of British hands. So wash your hands properly and save lives. Thank you very much.
I was chatting with John Perrott during the interval.
A very interesting man.
We strayed on to ancient history as we often do. He asked me to ask you, how did Roman soldiers receive their salary?
Again, a very interesting question. It wasn't in salt. Pliny the Elder was the first to claim Roman soldiers were paid in salt. In his Natural History, he writes that in Rome, the soldiers' pay was originally in salt, and the word salary derives from it. As usual with Pliny, there's a grain of truth in his assertion. It's likely that the word salarius was used metaphorically, as someone today might say they were paid peanuts. Roman soldiers were definitely paid in money. The word soldier is usually said to derive from solidus, a Roman coin that had once been gold, but in medieval Latin came to mean a shilling. Whether or not Pliny was right, salt was very important to the Roman Empire, as it was an essential part of their Roman diet, as it is ours. Indeed, salad comes from the Latin salata, which means vegetables dressed with salt. So there you go. Salt was important, but Roman soldiers were not paid in it. Thank you very much.
I was chatting with Monica Grant as well, once I got rid of John Perrott. And she was concerned about, with the water discussion, although obviously she wasn't aware you were going to enlighten us as well as you just have, Elvis. But the question she asked me to put to you was, and it's a personal one, it's about your habits. Would you personally rather drink pure water or treated sewage?
What is it with you? Are you guys obsessed with water? You'd be better off with sewage. Really, pure water is bad for you. Ultra pure water has no impurities at all. It's just pure H2O. That might sound like a good thing, but it can kill you if you drink too much of it. Human blood contains electrolytes, chemicals which conduct electric currents that enable the body to function, nerve impulses, muscle contractions, even our heartbeat, all involve the body's use of electricity. If these electrolytes come into contact with ultra pure water, they leave the bloodstream by the process of osmosis. And the loss of too many of them can be lethal. Pure water is not only deadly dangerous but extremely dull. All the very subtle flavor in water actually comes from the impurities. So don't get hung up on impurities. Drink treated sewage. It's good for you. Thank you very much.
You know, it is uncanny how the conversational stream sort of flows. And again, I was trying to get back to tune my guitar, and David Haig stopped me mid-stride. And he was asking me, what does an elephant actually drink through?
That's just the kind of question I'd expect him to ask. Its mouth. What did you think? The Afrikaans word for an elephant's trunk is slurp. An elephant can suck up to 12 litres, that's 25 pints of water, but it does not swallow water through its trunk. It uses it to squirt the water into its mouth. An elephant's trunk is its nose. The trunk of an adult elephant is over 2 meters, that's 7 feet long, weighs 178 kilograms, 28 stones, and has 40,000 muscles, 60 times as many as we have in our whole body. It can lift 1/3 of a ton, knock down trees, and floor a lion with a single blow. Yet the 2 finger-like protrusions on its end are delicate enough to pluck a single blade of grass, and it has a more acute sense of smell than a dog. So there you go. What an organ the trunk of an elephant is. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the questions we've got for you today. And,
Thank you, Elvis. Thank you.
Why very interesting. Thank you very much indeed. We're going to do a song now that we've not practiced at all. And I'm just looking around to check that the lady who requested it is even here. I can't see her. She moved. She's over there. She was sitting here a while ago. And I'm finding this whole evening quite confusing. So here we go with Wooden Heart. Can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's not hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. And if you say goodbye, then I know that I would cry. Maybe I would die, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. There's no string upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should. 'Cause I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. Here we go! Musik den, so steht hinaus, steht hinaus, und du, mein Schatz, bleibst hier. Musik den, so steht hinaus, und du, mein Schatz, bleibst hier. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Sei mir gut, sei mir wieder wer nicht tust, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. Thank you very much. Here's a song, ladies and gentlemen, written by Joe Shelton, Sidney Rowan, and Bob Shelton, and originally recorded by Nell Stone's Hawaiians in 1929. I recorded the song on September the 10th, 1954 at the Sun Studios. While it was never released on Sun, it was included on my first album, Elvis Presley, after I signed to RCA. We're going to play this one a little slower than we normally do. I wash my hair. A big thank you there to Dave Cortland who sorted out my guitar. I like the sound of that. Just because you think you're so pretty, and just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you got something nobody else has got, because you spend all my money, honey, you laugh and call me old Santa Claus. I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you, because, baby, just because there will come a time when you'll be lonesome, and there will come a time when you'll be blue. There'll come a time when old Santa won't pay those bills for you, because you spend all my money, honey, you laugh and call me old Santa Claus. I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you, because, baby, just because. Just because you think you're so pretty, and just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you got something nobody else has got, because you spend all my money, honey, you laugh and call me old Santa Claus. I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you, because, baby, just because, baby, just because, baby, just because. Thank you very much, just because. In that same year, I recorded Just because, ladies and gentlemen, 1954, a local radio DJ played my version of my debut single for the first time. He went on to play the song 13 more times that day, but had trouble convincing his audience that I was a white artist. The song was written and originally performed by blues singer Arthur Crudup. My version was recorded on July the 5th, 1954, and released on July 19, 1954, with Blue Moon of Kentucky as the B-side. That's All Right, Mama. That's all right, Mama. That's all right with you. That's all right, Mama. Just any way you do. Well, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. That's all right. That's all right. Well, Mama, she done told me. Papa gonna told me too. Son, that guy you're fooling with. That's all right now, Mama. Anyway you do. Time for sure, then you won't be bothering with me, hanging around your door. Well, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, Mama. Anyway you do. Hey. Time with my baby, leaving time for sure, and you won't be bothering with me, hanging around your door. Well, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, Mama. Anyway you do. That's alright. That's alright. Well, that's alright now, Mama. Anyway you do. One more time to Marty Green for such a superb ending. Thank you very much. Now, this next song was written and first recorded by American songwriter Mark James. After James' recording failed commercially, the song was handed to me by producer Chips Moman. I recorded it soon after my '68 comeback special. I don't know whether you remember that show, ladies and gentlemen, but it was, I like remembering that. A comeback is, as you know, sweet. Anyway, this song went to number one. It was my 18th number one, and kind of brought me back into the commercial success. Suspicious Minds. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out. What you're doing to me when you right to you. Ooh, yeah, caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Caught in a trap. Whoa, I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Thank you very much. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time for the band. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I recorded a version of this next song with its original lyrics on January 18th, 1957. But the version would not be released until 1983. Both my manager and my record company had reservations about the suggested lyrics. But I couldn't give up on the song. I kept playing it during spare time on the set of my movie, Loving You. Finally rewriting the lyrics that I felt were holding the song captive. Changing "One night of sin is what I'm now paying for" into "One night with you is what I'm now praying for." Very interesting fact, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you agree with me. Take it away, Dave. One night with you is what I'm now praying for. The things that we two could plan would make my dreams come true. Just call my name and I'll be right by your side. I want your sweet helping hand. Our love's too strong to die. Always lived a very quiet life. I ain't never did no wrong. Now I know that life without you has been too lonely, too long. One night with you is what I'm now praying for. The things that we two could plan would make my dreams come true. Always lived a very quiet life. I ain't never did no wrong. Now I know that life without you has been too lonely, too long. One night with you is what I'm now praying for. The things that we two could plan would make my dreams come true. Oh yeah, thank you very much. My hair is playing up again, ladies and gentlemen. We're near the end of the show. I'm so sorry about that. I'm sorry about a lot of things, to be quite honest, but I'm not going to it now. It'll get ugly. This next song, ladies and gentlemen, was a big hit for me in 1960, so that's another, I don't know, how many hits did I have? I don't know, but it was great. Great fun in the 60s. But this song so inspired a prisoner who heard it in jail that he vowed to pursue a career in music upon his release. The artist, Barry White, was then serving a 4-month sentence for stealing tires. It's now or never, ladies and gentlemen. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. For tomorrow may be too late. It's now or never. My love. When I first met you, with your smile so tender, my heart was captured, my soul was surrendered. I spent a lifetime waiting for the right time. Now that you're here, the time is here for the light. It's now. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. For tomorrow may be too late. It's now or never, my love. Just like a willow, we will cry in ocean. If we're lost and sweet devotion, your lips excite me. Let your arms invite me. For who knows when we'll meet again on this way. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. For tomorrow may be too late. It's now or never, my love. It's now or never, my love. It's now or never, my love. Two cha-cha-chas, I beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to do for you now, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite songs. I recorded my version of Always on My Mind on March 29, 1972. A few weeks after my February separation from wife Priscilla. It was a very sad time, and I was consoled when the song received immense fame and critical appreciation, and is considered one of the standout songs of my career. It was also voted your favorite song in an ITV poll in 2013. So here's Always on My Mind with Dave Evans on the bass. One more time, Dave Evans. Thank you very much. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. Maybe I didn't hold you quite as often as I should have. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. satisfied, satisfied. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm so sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind, always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Dave the bass. Dave the bass. One more time for the band. My next song, ladies and gentlemen, was recorded in October 1976. It was my last single released before my death on August 16, 1977. It's really funny talking about these things, to be quite honest. But this is the kind of confusion that you can have when you mix between the two worlds. I don't know whether there's only me doing that, but I don't see anybody else wandering with me. The recording also featured J.D. Sumner. I don't know if you've heard of J.D. Sumner, the Stamps Quartet. He's the he sings the. You're right there, Dave. Well done. You got it. You got it in one. He sings the low song. He does the low stuff. Fantastic singer, and he sings Way On Down in this next song. And he takes it down to a low C, apparently, C2. At the end of the song, this phrase is octaved, reaching a double low C, 3 octaves below middle C. You can say really if you want. I'll say really too. Really? This note was first accomplished by Sumner in a 1966 recording called Blessed Assurance. Here we go with Way Down. Dave on the bass again. Babe, you're getting closer. The lights are growing dim. The sound of your breathing has made the mood I'm in. All of my resistance is lying on the floor, taking me to places that I've never been before. Ooh, I can feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Way down where the music plays, way down like a tidal wave, way down where the fire plays, way down, way on down, way on down. Ooh, my head is spinning. You got me in your spell. 100 magic fingers, a swirling carousel. The medicine within me, no doctor could prescribe. Your love is really something that I just can't describe. Ooh, well I can feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Way down where the music plays, way down like a tidal wave, way down where the fire plays, way down, down, way on down, way on down. Hold me again as tight as you can. I need you so, baby, let's go. Way down where the music plays, way down like a tidal wave, way down where the fire plays, way down, way on down, way on down, way on down. howl to me rather than a low C. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our last song tonight, ladies and gentlemen, was written by Lever and Stoller and was a hit for me in September 1957. My performance of the song in the film with the same name, choreographed as a dance routine involving me and a large group of male prisoners, could, I think, be considered to be the first music video. If only MTV had been around then. Take it on, boys. Walking through a party at the county jail. Prison band was there and they began to wail. Time was jumping down and the time to swing. You should have heard that knockback jailhouse ring. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale block. The dancers to the jailhouse rock. Spider Money played the tenor saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. Drummer boy from Illinois, the crash boom bang. The whole rhythm section was a purple gang. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale block. The dancers to the jailhouse rock. Number 47 said to number 3, you're the cutest jailbird I ever did see. I sure would be delighted with your company. Come on and do the jailhouse rock with me. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale block. Let's dance to the jailhouse rock. Piano! Zach was sitting on a block of stone, over in the corner weeping all alone. The woman said, hey buddy, don't you be no square. You can't find a partner, use a wooden chair. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale block. They're dancing to the jailhouse rock. Guitar! Chance to break. But he turned to shifty and he said, Nix, Nix, I want to stick around while I get my kicks. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the hotel block. They're dancing to the jailhouse rock. 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 Everybody in the wholesale block. They're dancing to the jailhouse rock. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much indeed. Good night. God bless. Stay home.
Elvis has not left the building.
I can never resist an encore. Go again. This last song these guys can really do fast. Set my soul on fire. Got a woman who's ready to burn. Get those stakes up high. There's a man who's Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. I wish that there were more than 24 hours in the day. There were 40 more. Wouldn't spend a minute away. just got